G'day guys, Jeff here, and wow, hasn't the channel grown. It's been fantastic, guys. I'm running the Scar with YouTube, Spaz with Red Dot, Semtex Stuns, Scavenger, Stopping Power Pro, and Scrambler. This route I've taken, here's an interception point if you have a runner. They need to be a runner to get here. I find that if you don't have a runner at this location, then they usually don't want to come up this alleyway either. Now obviously if we're playing domination, that's a different story. A few people have asked about the M203, and I master all weapons on every prestige, so if I happen to do a video where I'm using it, so be it. And on that point, however, you use whatever equipment counters what the other team are doing. If it happens to be a grenade launcher, then again, so be it. So here I'm just trying to discourage them from coming down, but I also do want a bit of action. As you can see, I peek around the corner, slicing the pie, make a kill, and then move back to reset. Now that my teammate's there, he could get me killed, so you know, if he wants to take that position, I'll go elsewhere. You don't want to stand over your teammates. It doesn't usually work out well, as I've mentioned in other videos. So I'm going to try to come around the side, or at least a flank if possible. Looking at the minimap, most of my team's engaged at the other location. And you can see I'm taking it slowly around these corners. Managed to pick up a lucky double kill there. Now I was going to go up on this window for another vantage point, and as I'm reloading I see a guy, so I do a modified version of my shoot aim shoot. It's an anticipation shot. Now I'm probably attracting these guys because the Scrambler is almost like a homing beacon. I recommend it for smaller maps like Skid Row or High Rise, and if multiple people on your team are using it, it can be a real pain in the ass for the enemy. Just ducking out of the way because my airstrike's been killing me lately. I don't want to be killed. Dropping the Harrier on their potential spawn point. And this is an oh no moment. You can strike them with a laptop. I wasn't quick enough and he killed me. That was Scrambler in action there, unfortunately. It goes both ways. I made a mistake there. I probably brought the Predator out too soon. Should have waited at least for my airstrike of the Harrier to go through. Now this alleyway, playing against a good team, is dangerous. Multiple threat points in the shop. You have the back of the bus. You obviously have someone in front of you, and then people peeking around the corners. Same for here. When you come around the corner, there's multiple threat areas. I won't point them out. Now here, minimap, my teammate gets me killed. Because what happens if your teammates come around you, they pop out of cover because they're not playing tactically like you are. The enemy gets alerted, and then the enemy sees you. You happen to die. So because my teammate's on that side, I'm trying to protect myself and the team from any smart players who want to try to come around and flank us. It allows me to pick off 1 or 2 people per game when this happens. Now I see one of my teammates in the road down there, but he's gone to where B would normally be. And now that my teammate's left this rooftop, it's okay for me to take up that position, as long as he's not there. Well, that's what I think. Now I'm interested in that skull at the lower level. We have a teammate near there, and he's going around. But now I also see a skull in the building, and looking at the kill feed, it was a knife. So with that being said, I feel that there's someone who's ran into the building, but I want to just check behind me and behind my teammates before turning around. Now I've probably already alerted the enemy to my presence because people do try to chase out people with Scrambler. But that's okay in my books, it gives me a few more kills. And he was running around like a chicken without a head, so I think he was wary that his UAV was now being counted and that I was nearby. So this window is not always so safe. You want to maximize your advantage while minimizing vulnerability. So have a look at how I move around and look at different vantage points and threat areas. Now the reason I'm coming around the back here is because I can hear a lot of action going on, and at some point they're going to respawn in 1 of 2 areas by what I evaluate from the minimap. And no one's coming down, so I think to myself, well, you know, where's the team? So I was a bit confused. Looking at the minimap, it can give me an idea of where the next spawn points will be. It's either here or here. Based on that, I'm either going to get a lot of action. If I don't, then I know they're going to be around near the statue spawn. And that's just because my team's loaded up a particular area of the map and I'm in this area. So I'm not seeing any action here, and as I'm sprinting I sort of use a bit of the cover around me. And obviously I can see a lot of action going on here from all of the explosives that are going across the screen. back and fro between my team and their team. One split second sooner and I would have won that last engagement. So guys, if you're a friend on PSN, please read my status before posting a message to me, because I like to keep the screen noise to a minimum when I'm recording. And also please don't join session if it says I'm recording. If you're already in this session, that's fine, good stuff. All other times, joining session's fine. Just look at my status. If it doesn't say I'm recording, no need to ask me, just join, that's fine. One thing you might need to do though is continually check if you can join session by pressing the options or triangle button on my avatar. And the join session will appear if the lobby isn't full. You can join both lobbies and games if there's a free slot. So that's an interesting skull that's nearby. So I either expect someone to come up the building, which is what happened, or to be down near where the B point is. If they're not there, then they're probably near the statue and then they're not a threat to me. So as I ran across there and jumped down, I just checked the opposite building and the statue area to see if anyone was coming up. And it looked like it was clear, so I make my way around to attack. Just checking my threat areas before popping out. I can see a number of people, so I do want to go to the M203, but look at the minimap. The person near me, he gets me killed. The enemy can't see where I am at the moment. I'm pretty sure they didn't see me duck. If they did, fair enough. It's like when a predator comes down, you generally want to run away from your teammates because you don't want to give a multi for no apparent reason. I think there was a bit of lag there as well because I was laying into someone and all of a sudden they disappeared off the screen completely. Maybe they left the match. I didn't check. So I can hear a silenced ump, and as I wait for the reload, it's an easy kill for me. Seems like yesterday there was only 200 subscribers. The channel's only been online for 1 day shy of 2 weeks, and as of today I think we have over 1,350 subscribers, and that's just phenomenal, guys. So thanks for all the support there. So yeah, check my tagline and feel free to join session if I'm not recording. No need to ask, and you can do whatever you want to me or to my air support. That's okay, because I usually use subscriber matches to try out new classes. Anyway guys, 16 and 4, didn't get much action. Hope you learned something. Until next time, see ya.